Ladies and gentlemen,
Manny Pacquiao's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business.
Finish that boy. We gonna fight with my dude now. I want some of that. I want what's his name, Roy Jones. Hey, I want some of him. You know, we gotta do it big. You know, he probably the only competition. Mike Tyson can't even fuck with me, man. I should give y'all a Mike Tyson fight, but that's gonna be too easy.
Good evening.
They get straight to it, man.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Holmes is coming through now beautifully.
Hey.
That's the combination punching he wants to put forward.
Ain't nothing to be played
Oh, and
with.
he returns fire with a left hand.
Ain't nothing to be played with. Yeah.
Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking. He's going to react. Start the right hand. Just a little flinch to the right hand. Throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Holmes is tagged by that power punch. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Here. Good shit. Good shit, boy.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Holmes' commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him.
Need another round just like that, okay? Just like that. Keep doing what this.
We'll see what he brings in this round, but he looks like he's ready for action.
Circle!
He gets away from one and then brings it home with his own.
You want to do it?
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Now there's the hook by Roy Jones Jr., and he does it superbly. Holmes is rocked by a huge hook to the head. Good flush shot upstairs. And now he scores well with a straight right. Jones's defense is paying off now. Flush right hand to the head.
Yeah! Good work!
Roy Jones Jr. with a huge left. A stabbing right hand by Holmes. Holmes is coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Shooting right hand by Holmes. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Holmes is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Wow, was Roy Jones Jr. stunned right there. I'm personally solid. That combination puts him down.
All right, get on his ass.
1, 2, 3, go!
That boy laid out. Man, he got up like a robot. Let's do it.
Listen, pick his jab. That's it. Pick his jab.
First
When he
round, I
throws jab,
dropped him. Dude's up good.
don't worry about it. Get
And
How you
round
wanna do
number
it?
3 is underway.
guard your head.
That's a nice right hand that time by Holmes.
Came back.
Roy Jones Jr. with a left.
Let's see some more head. Let's see some more head. Get out of the way.
A well-placed overhand right. Holmes' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. A sound combination by Roy Jones. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He just missed that shot up top.
There.
He digs in with a left hand to the body. Holmes is really bringing a lot behind that uppercut. Teddy, how much of a factor is the lower body in landing that power shot?
Well, it's everything, really. It's kind of like being a golf player where you get all your torque with that swing where you put your hips into it. So the hips are going into that punch, and he's really bringing that trunk right up into the punch.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Back and forth exchange. Good return fire that time.
There. The boy can fight.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Overhand
That's it.
right to be so big shot there.
Gonna get him right.
And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
I told you I was gonna get him right.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
You don't want
Okay,
this for real.
very nice. How you feel? Good? Okay. You need to finish this with the hook.
Interesting first 3 rounds we've seen so far. Jones is willing to engage in the fight. He's willing to throw punches, but he's losing every round.
Yeah, I mean, you can throw punches, but it's kind of like spitting in the wind. You know, you could spit, but if the wind's blowing at you, it's going to come back and hit you in the face, and that's exactly what's happening here. He's throwing punches from the wrong direction, from the wrong distance, and they're coming back and hitting him right in the face.
Right to the head with that right. Jones's condition is not serving him well right now. He is damaged goods in there right now. He's going to need a minor miracle to get out of this situation.
Yeah, right now what he has to do is maybe something that, you know, you'd say, hey, who would want to do that? But grab the guy and actually fall down. Joe, you've seen it before where guys tumble down. They look like an NFL player more than they look like a boxer. Right now, he might need a tackle just to save a little time.
Never saw this in the early half of the career of Roy Jones Jr. He got clipped with a power shot and couldn't withstand it.
Get him up out of there. Is that boy gonna get up or what?
It's over. The fight is over.
Better not.